One more quarterback to talk about. Again, this tier is ready rookies. So these are rookies who are ready to play. Number 26 on your list is?
Not a rookie, but we're treating him a little bit like one. He's still kind of in there, and that is Will Levis, the Tennessee Titans, the number 33 pick from the 2023 draft, right? Mm-hmm. Exceeded my expectations. Got to give him a lot of credit. I really do. Because some of the things I didn't love about him coming out in college, I could see that he tried to work on them, get better at them. You saw that on the field. It was tangible that way. I don't think there's any denying a few things about the guy's game, right? The arm is elite powerful. It's up there in the higher rankings of powerful arms in all of football. It really is. He can also really get it out of his hand quickly. And even on power throws, like you'll see like 20-yard out routes and you go, damn, he's almost throwing this like a screen pass and it's like 6 feet off the ground for 30 yards. And you're like, holy shit, that's a throw. Damn, he leapt into that, right? His athleticism, it jumps out, of course. His presence on the field jumps out. I mean, he's big, right? Now, a little crazy, and we know he's maybe a little more physical than the coach would have liked last year. But my other issue, and we talked about this a little bit before the pod, and you alluded to it a few minutes ago, I hated his pocket presence at Kentucky. I hated it. It was a little like some of the guys we've talked to a little already or talked about, just moving to places where you go, the pocket's perfect. Where are you going? Why are you fading away here and falling into your tackle? Some of that. Is there still some of that? Yes, but you could see he was fighting the demons of it. And you talk about tough and hang in the pocket with people around you to the very last second and take hits and do all that. I mean, it might be too tough. You might be like, hey, come on, just throw it away. Get it out of here. You're going to get killed. But he did a great job with all of that stuff last year. He really did. And, of course, made some big throws and kept them competitive. A definite good positive start for Will Levis's career.
So he was not on your list last year.
Yeah.
And he was tied for 5th in your quarterback rankings last year, tied with DTR there. So I think this would be surprising for some people because you were as down on Will Levis as maybe most people last year.
We're not going to hate, though, just because of old thoughts or old things or whatever that ain't going to happen here.
Well, you don't have to. So maybe some other people are hating out there because Pete thinks the narrative on him after that 1 year was, hit some deep bombs last year, but didn't do much else. You obviously saw much else there. But let's look at his numbers here. So that first start was awesome for him. Had a great debut, 4 touchdown passes. And then what did he do in the 8 starts after that? Well, he had 4 touchdown passes that first start, and then his last 8 starts had just 4 total there, 4 interceptions. The sack rate did go up a little bit for him. I mentioned that before, the 6-sack game, the 7-sack game as well. So as great as that first game was against Atlanta, it was not smooth sailing from that point forward.
No. It was one of those where when I made my ranking, I was good. And as I knew I was coming up on this part of it, I was going, wait, should Will Levis, I honestly, in my mind, I was going, should I be moving him up more? Should he be higher, right? Does he deserve to even be here in this class of the rookies? Is it better than that? But when I turned on the film and watched it, I went, no, he's rookie plus. He got a few more reps than these guys, certainly, right? But it's still rookie. He was still incredibly managed last year. You go back and watch the game. There's so many plays and throw after throw of it's only 2 people going out. It's only 3 people going out. It's just hey, let's throw a screen here and just try to get them a pass that way and do that, right? There's still a lot of raw. There's still a lot to be worked on, right? I still need to see more variety in throws, but I did see more than I saw at Kentucky. There was I saw a few touch throws and things like that. Is he perfect at them yet? No. But at least I know it's in his golf bag, right? So I love that. Okay. That was good. But also, locking on a receiver too long, right? Maybe staying in the pocket too long. Or, even the quick game, just wait, I'm going to go here and throw it. And it's like, well, no, wait, that guy's covered. You can't throw that there. Like reset, throw to the next guy. It's got to be the quick game. Boom. Oh, he's not open. Boom, boom. So there's things there to be worked on. And I think the other thing, too, is the mechanics are still not perfect. He has too many throws where he just uses his hips. It's weird. He doesn't get his legs involved, and he's got too much talent to miss a few of the throws he misses. But all in all, it's still a positive start to Will Levis. And you see some special traits in his physical ability and how it translates to the NFL field, and hopefully Brian Callahan and company can really get that out of him.
Pro Football Focus had a little snippet on him.
Yeah, what were they saying?
Said he has the arm talent to be a good starter in this league. He just needs to know when to rip it, and perhaps more importantly, when not to.
That is.
I think that sums up what you were saying as well.
That's exactly right. There's that, and then a little bit of a. Again, the pocket is still a work in progress. I give him credit for not moving around. Like I told you before the pod, he had plays where I swear I could see like Mike Vrabel in his head where he's like, wait, I want to leave the pocket. And he was like, no, Vrabel said stay there, stay in there. He's like almost having to fight the demons there. He did a really good job there, but that's still a part where he can grow a little bit and know when to, hey, pull the plug. It's collapsing. Get out. You're a good athlete, right? Do that. Or, hey, throw the ball into a safe spot here. There's no point in taking that hit or taking that sack and putting your team in that position. Yeah. So he's all growing through all of those things. And then the biggest thing is he's got to protect his body too. I mean, we saw it was too reckless, too physically crazy. I respect it. I like it. He's got muscles for days, but I want him to play too, and I'm rooting for him to do that, and I don't want him to get hurt.
So I think the Tennessee Titans have done a pretty good job of setting himself up. Here's Mike Vrabel says the Titans have showed Will Levis examples of quarterback sliding to encourage him to get down. That didn't work, so Vrabel says they'll show Levis videos of quarterbacks not sliding and getting the S kicked out of them this week.
Videos of quarterbacks not sliding and getting the shit kicked out of him this week is what he said. Okay, we've got to do Mike Vrabel fair with his quote there.
Right.
That's one of the greatest quotes of the year last year.
Yeah, and you could tell it made an impact on him. He was freaked out to move out of the pocket after that. I think the Titans this year have done a pretty good job around. I mean, look at the wide receivers. This is DeAndre Hopkins on the tail end, obviously, but you got Calvin Ridley, who they paid a lot of money for. You got Tyler Boyd there. You drafted J.C. Latham as a tackle with your first pick. You got Peter Skoronski last year as a guard. I mean, they've got talent around him. I mean, he seems like that's a pretty good situation for Will Levis.
It's not bad. And he's got a lot of offensive brains helping him out as far as, the Callahans. Brian Callahan, his dad, is of course the great offensive line coach. I want to know, I'm interested to see what they're going to do on offense, right? He said, Brian Callahan said it's going to be Bengals-ish, right?
So you got Tony Pollard, you got Tajay Spears.
Yeah.
Your running backs.
You got both guys that can do really it all, right? But when he says Bengals-ish, right, I think more shotgun, quick throws, Joe Burrow dicing you up, right? Mm-hmm. Will Levis that's not his strength, as we just talked about. It's not in what his strength was at Kentucky. There's still work to be done there. So are they going to do that? Are they going to be like, hey, just get it out, blah, blah, blah? Or do they try to play more of like, almost Cleveland, Cincinnati-ish? Let's get under the center. Callahan's a great offensive line coach. Let's run the ball a little bit more. And let's let him do play-action passes, not have to do the short passing game and all that, and let him use that big damn arm to throw the ball down the field. Yeah. And then if nothing's there, right, hey, it's play-action pass. He's kind of protected. He should have room to run, and he's pretty good at that too. I just wonder, I'm interested to see their approach on that side of the ball, because to me, the latter part there fits him more, right? But Brian Callahan's been doing what he's been doing in Cincinnati, and is he going to be a little bit more? No, I want to kind of, hey, we're going to run the ball, but I want to use the short passing game as part of the run game too, like they do in Cincinnati with Zach Taylor. That is something I'm interested to see in Tennessee. Yo, what's up? Thanks for watching, homies. It's the off season, but there's no off season with Chris Sims Unbuttoned. It's the NFL. It goes all year around. All right, so hit subscribe, please, to hear my thoughts on your favorite team, your favorite quarterback, and hey, how this season might unfold as we get ready for the 2024 season. We got a better picture, clearer look now that the draft is over, free agency. We know who's playing quarterback for certain teams. So, again, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. Check you out soon.